Welcome to Ash Meadows.
I've been watching my childhood on old tapes from the past. I remember the young mood, but we grew up too fast. We were playing as soldiers, making swords out of pens. Oh, we used to be closer. Things were better back then. There were no monsters. There were no moon. There were no monsters. Still I'm chasing balloons. We were living in castles as two space astronauts. It was us against dragons, and together we fought. We were hunting for treasures, flying ships to the moon. We were planning adventures like the guys in cartoons. There were no monsters. There were no moon. There were no monsters. Still I'm chasing balloons.
So what was the first hike that we did?
Boardwalk?
Yeah.
Yes. It was the boardwalk. We got
It's
to
the
meet
boardwalk.
people from Summerlin and Henderson and Maryland.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
And now what hike are we on right now?
Crystal Springs Boardwalk. Correct? Am
I
right?
believe so. Alright, so we just arrived at the Crystal Lake Reservoir. could actually swim in this water if you wanted to. What's in there? That's the question. I wore my boots because currently we are sinking in the sand as we walk. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. So peaceful. We are literally the only ones here right now. Pretty cool. So the thing I'm trying to do right now, and that you have to remember as you come out here, is just to be present and to not film everything, to not take every single photo, because ultimately, what are you gonna do? Post one of those, two of those, three of those? You really need to take it in with your own eyes, because this is unlike anything else.
My favorite spot on earth, right here.
Favorite spot on earth? And so it's really cool as that time lapse was going on. The first thing that I noticed was when the sun was about halfway between the clouds. Coming up, find out why a man mistaked mountains for clouds. We have the story. So Mr. Radlicki, tell us, where were you and what was going on during this viral clip? Oh, yeah, I was at Ash Meadows during that time, and I was just kind of recounting what happened during a time lapse that I was taking, and yeah, that's where I was and what was going on at that time. So what made you think that, well, mountains looked like clouds? Because that's kind of crazy. I don't think that mountains look like clouds at all. I just stumbled over my words. I don't, definitely don't think that. What do you think? I'm crazy? Yeah, so what's your IQ? Okay, my IQ. You want to know my IQ. Wow, okay. 3.14, I think. Yeah. So tell me, do you mistake single rainbows for double rainbows? What does that even have to do with it? I think you're trying to insult me now. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Yep, this is great. Thanks so much, Mr. Radlicki, for your time. We really appreciate this interview. And so it's really cool as that time lapse was going on. The first thing that I noticed was when the sun was about halfway between the clouds, it actually dropped in temperature drastically to the point where both my mom and I said at the same time, like, whoa, it just got really cold. And then second thing I noticed was it is even better peeing in the desert in the middle of nature. The third thing is, as the sun really started to go down, you heard all the nocturnal animals just start to wake up and the birds do their final dives to find their food. And it was really awesome to be able to hear all of that. And the fourth thing I noticed was it's still even better to pee in the desert. I literally peed twice and it was amazing. Can't complain. 10 out of 10.